Hello bleepers and fellow explorers, how the devil are you? Okay, I'm quite excited. I'm always excited, but today I'm particularly excited. I found 1940s World War II reference maps from where I live. And these shots were taken 3 months after the German bombing raid started. Now, you know that I did that exploration video looking for World War II bunkers the other day, that cool video in the fog. That place where we literally just saw 3 buildings and then everything else is kind of like underground, that was a town in 1940. Not a real town, a World War II town. Look at this picture from 1940. Look at all of the structures. Look at everything, how busy it must have been. There's a road there. Now, look at what it looks like now. Absolutely just 3 buildings. Look back at 1940. Look at everything that was there. That is phenomenal. Look, you can even see bomb holes, some of the first ever bomb holes. Ha ha! Missed! Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been referencing the 1940 maps to the mod ones to look for hidden bunkers and things that I've never been able to find before. Now this video has kind of been split into 2 hunts, one on a rainy day and then the next day after. But I just wanted to show you and reference the places that I'm at when I find them on the 1940s maps. So we're looking for hidden bunkers today. We're looking for places on those maps which aren't obvious by the naked eye. So that's what we're going to do today. Hope you enjoyed this video in some way, my friends. So just walking up and along the pathway, I already come off of that, mate. I found this, and this looks kind of ominous, doesn't it? What do you reckon? Back, please. I don't know what's under here. Sit. Wait. Wait. Whoa! Oh, wow. Some sort of shaft. I'm not sure if it's World War II. That looks modern to me. Something to do with Channel Tunnel, I'm guessing. I wonder if there's anything down there. Okay, that's one to stick on the explore list. Excellent. Go on then, you can go. So here we are. And this location where I am now, I think is slightly off of the screenshot that you're looking at right now. If it is, I'll mark it on it. But I think already I found another bunker. And I'm nowhere near the kind of main place where the structures are. So let's shoot round the back of this and see what we can see. Okay, here we go, look. This is interesting. It's on a mound, dug within a mound. We have a ventilation or chimney system at the top. Go on, mate. In you go, buddy. Anyone in here? If they are, they're probably dead, to be fair. I don't mean that in a World War II sense. I mean that in a quite modern sense. Oh, it's creepy in here, isn't it? Hey? Anyone in here? No, right, I'm going to turn the torch on. Torch doesn't really help. Is it on? It is on. Hey, Odie, come here. Sit. Devil dog! So we've got this corrugated, concaved structure. We have a white wall at the end. It goes up to our vent. We would have had electricity at some point. Odie! We come along, we have a wooden structure here, not sure if it's modern. And then we have all of this ceiling collapse coming in here, which is not good. And we just got general tat everywhere. And another entrance that Odie's checking out there. Go up you go, can you get up there? Oh my God, he gave it a go. Well done, mate, but we've got to go back this way, puppy. All right? Cool, you're a mess, aren't you? So this is it, it's just sitting in the middle of nowhere. I think this is probably just a kind of quick release air ratio or something, just somewhere to get to quickly. That was here, but was then built upon in the Cold War. And wouldn't have done much against a nuclear bomb. It's very Fallout 4, isn't it? Or Fallout 3, if that's your thing. Even Fallout 2. Let's go and have a look at some more. Now we're just coming back from that particular bunker, back onto this road. And it's worth pointing out that this is a modern road, all right? So I've just come up from there. We're going to move to there where all the structures are. This road is not on the map from 1940, as you can see right there, but it's thankfully designated. There's a white line denoting where the road is now. So we can use it as a fantastic reference point. So that's really handy. We're going to carry on going forward. Come on, old chap. Right, let's mark this place on the map now. There you go, that's where I am right now. So you can see, I think that we can see probably in this opening here that I haven't checked on the map, but I would say that a building probably had sat here in the past where Odie's running around. Now a lot of people would say, this will happen sooner or later in the comments, go metal detecting there, but as you can see the motorway's right there, the A20, which of course didn't exist in World War II. All of the spoil from the motorway was collected and dumped adjacent to the motorway in 1992 when that was built, both left hand and right hand side. So what we can see here is perhaps a place where there was a building, but unfortunately there's probably a few foot of rubbish on top of that, so it would have gone down further back in the day, and that would be the same all the way along here. And in fact they did this, they participated in this kind of like activity at least a mile either side adjacent. So yeah, unfortunately that doesn't really work. Good idea though, if you can get permission. Right, let's go up here and have a look, shall we? Look, structures of some sort, wooden. Right, so we're looking back that way now. So let's have a little look, see where we are. I know for a fact that all around me would have been buildings all around here. And we have this empty concrete apron here, which may have been built upon, but I seem to remember that it was the same back then in World War II in 1940 in December. I think this might be parking of some sort. It makes sense, doesn't it? You've got the road there, and you've got buildings all around us. This could be somewhere to park, I guess. I don't know. You could fit a couple of tanks on there, couldn't you? Where's Odie found? He does find things, you know. He sniffs them out and then gives me a little shout and goes, look, over here, mister. What you found, dude? Just rubbish, is it? Oh, you look wet, then you look a raggy old mongrel when you're wet. It's pretty dog normally, honest. Alright, what's that in there? Oh, are you right, dude? You shivering? Oh, we go home soon. Right, okay, so we have Dover down there, channel, and there's that building I want to check out. Maybe not today. I have got no idea what that is. No idea at all. That needs investigation. Now we've got a bit of a pathway on this field. I'm going to make my way across it. As you can see here, straight away, eyes only, oyster shell, Roman dinner plate. Romans used to use these concave and have their lunch off them. So just in the middle of this field is a random mound. It is a mound, look. See, it goes up. Almost as if something's been buried here. Would you not say? It's literally circular. I wonder what that was, or is. Okay, so it is the day after, and as you can see, it is a much nicer day than it was yesterday, which turned out to be even worse than when we were filming, so I had to go home. So I thought I'd come today. Now, we were over there, see that right central there, and I said that I was going to check out this structure at some point, which is this one. Again, I've realised I think we might have done this in another video. I don't know, I can't remember. There's so many of them. But it turns out that this one looks like it's being used as some sort of barn. You've got to be innovative in these times, haven't you? So, hello, is anybody in there? Now that's not a good start, is it? Right up into your welly boot. Let's climb in here. Have a quick recce. Oh yeah, it's a barn. It's used for cattle of some sort. Let's turn the old light on. Maybe even humans sleep in here. Who knows? That's been filled in. Oh yeah, somebody's been here drinking. Anyone? Oh, big and metal under my foot there. Have a look around here. No, it's just makeshift bar. There's manure everywhere. Cool. Why not? Keeps the animals warm and happy. Good idea, old chap. Good idea. Now I've made my way into this wooded area to look at, try and get closer to where these buildings were. I'm going to circle them there. That's where I'm standing. And unfortunately, there's a wood which is now taken over, and it's these really sharp, brambly. Look at that one. God, they get in you, they do, and they go in about 3 inches sometimes. Ah, now I can see something straight away. Look over there, can you see? I see a mound. I've got to make my way, right, I'm going to fight my way through this lot. See what that mound is. It's probably just the shape of a building. It looks like the shape of a building. Let's go in and have a look. Yeah, so you can't really see because of the camera. You can see we've got these like entrenched areas here that come running to my right. Adjacent, about 12 foot that way, is identical. So this square, if you will, looks like it would have been a building. I think that a building would have been here. I left my bag all the way back there. I'm going to go get my bag. There's some things over here I need to look at. I think anybody's been here, nobody's been here for a long time. It's very kind of like fascinating, interesting place to be. What's that over there? Oh, that's a tin can. So that's obviously modern. That's a Colesborough can. A lot of rubbish will flick off of the motorway, get blown over here, I think. Natural mounds. More man-made over there. Okay, let's go back and get my bag. Right, I've moved forward a bit. Oh, God, these things hurt. God, they hurt. They get in you, lady. But I just wanted to show you I found metal. What looks to be metal down there in this kind of trench type looking thing. So I'm gonna have to fight my way in there, whatever happens. No, not metal. Some sort of plastic tat. Just coming back to this thing on the sunny day. Look at the map. This is one of 3. But it's a big structure, but it's obviously been filled and buried. And this is just the top end of it. And there's another one over there, another one over the other side, but they're completely buried. You can't access them at all because they're under mud. But I just want to know what they are. They're really big things, aren't they? If you have a look, they're not small. This is just the top of it. I think it would have gone all the way over there, to be fair. Very strange though. I'd love to know what they are. Sometimes in life you just have to ask yourself the question, why pathway? That's not an animal track, it's too big. Why pathway? See? That seemingly goes to nowhere. I think that we need to get over this barbed wire fence and investigate in there, don't you? Okay, we've got corrugated iron, trash, big concrete block, seemingly a pathway that moves through these trees. But what I'm most interested in is that thing there. It's a big bit of metal, it's not going to come out anytime soon. What is that? Right, there's a lot of stuff here. I reckon that's a filled in deep shelter. Wouldn't surprise me if there was a deep shelter around here. Let's investigate some more. Here you go, you get a nose for these things. And you've lived in an area like this as long as I have. Here's the good news. I think we've done this one before. This all looks familiar to me. Unfortunately, there's a lot of flies coming out of there and a very strong smell of decay and decaying flesh. Something is dead in there. And as I'm by myself, I'm not going to take the chance on it not being a human. These places are so dangerous. This easily happened. It's happened before, especially in the 60s and 70s. But then again, it could be an animal in there, you know? Either way, I don't really want to take I do want to take the chance. Yeah, it looks like a big dip there. Goes down about 6 to 10 feet. Getting up might be a problem. And as I'm by myself, I'm going to have to call it a day on that one, my friends. I will come back though. Slightly interesting story about this particular bunker that I've just found. I remember this bunker and I'll tell you why. But first of all, look at that beautiful view. Ain't that gorgeous? Hey? Let's flip the camera around. You probably won't find this as interesting as me. This bunker was the first bunker that I came to when my granddad died. He was in the Navy, and he was a captain in the Navy. He was a bit of a war hero, and he sank a lot of ships, and he did his bit, which he didn't like to boast about, and I won't go into any details here because they didn't like that, did they? Talked to you about World War II. Yep, just did our bit. If you actually heard about what they bloody did, you're like, what? But this is the one I came to, and I to say my farewells, if you will. And I sat on top of there and had a beer. I had a couple of beers. I didn't throw them down in there like these dirty creatures. It was nice. I thought it was apt to sit on a bunker, World War II bunker, and look out over the English Channel. And just remembered that as I come in here. Let's go and have a look inside. Well, I feel sorry for the lads that were stationed in this one. What a draft! Here we go, look. Got more obscenities. Pick out your favourite on the wall there. This girder's come down, so that's not entirely safe. And this is interesting because the wall that I said the other day needed a bevel on it. On this one, it's all completely fallen in, as you can see, subsided. Yeah, interesting. Let's go and have a look outside. People walk out of these places naked. Yeesh. I always love the way the grass dances up on the cliffs. It's cool, isn't it? Simple pleasures. Now you see that behind me that I said when it was raining, I didn't really get a chance to investigate it. And I said that that's just making my radar go ping, excuse the pun. I did some investigation on that on the 1940s maps and the modern maps. Now I swear, take a look at this. I swear that there's a little square up there. Can you see that? Now let's go to the 1940s maps, and there's just, it's very low quality, but you can just see something there, right? It could just be my eyes, and I think I could be being over optimistic, but I think there's something on that very grown over hill. So I'm gonna make my way into it. It's gonna take ages. It's gonna take such a long time because it is really overgrown. But I'm gonna get there just to see if there's anything on top of that little hill there. So, my intuition pays off again, my friends. Unfortunately, there is something dead down there. Well, that's dinner sorted. Let's get down and have a look. Right, so what we got here is, oh, it stinks of rot. I think what's happened is animals have come up here and fallen in and not been able to get back out and have unfortunately snuffed it, sir. Oh, God. Right, I'm going in. Oh, it stinks. It smells so bad. I think something's died down here and liquefied. Oh, that's disgusting. So it's just a room. Probably, well, it's definitely World War II because it's in the 1940 maps. Let me turn to rock. Is that bones? That's a bone, isn't it? Can you see these bones? Oh, no way. The big bones. Oh, this is bad, man. This is not good. Hold on. They're big bones. See? And it stinks down there, there's clothes. Okay. I'll cut it out. Well, my intuition was right. There is a bunker there. Those bones are big. There's no way a cow's ever going to get up here. It's not. This has never been a cattle field. There's access to the motorway over there without gates. You're going to get a cow up there, and that hatch is way too small for a cow to get in. Slightly bigger animal. Those bones are big, long. Just going to get my head together. It could quite easily be a human because People have died in these bunkers loads after World War II, where they've been exploring. Again, as I mentioned earlier, in the 60s and 70s mainly. I'm going to be a brave boy. I'm going to get back in that bunker and I'm going to go right down inside it. Hopefully my stomach will be all right. I'm going to go right down inside it. What's that? World War II? And verify if that is a human or not. If it's a human, I will call the authorities. I will get them up here and make them aware. Just to let you know, my GPS, before I do any of this stuff, my GPS coordinates are sent to my wife. Also a picture of where I am is sent to the wife, and on the map as well, the maps that we've been referencing. And I say to her, if I don't text you back within an hour, then I am either dead or you need to come and get me because I've broken something. All right, so that's what I do. If you are watching this, sorry guys, I just got to think. If you are watching this now, this video now, then it's not a body, because I would not put this up out of respect. I know that for a fact. So I would have gone back at this point, gone home, edited. Okay, so if you're watching this now, that's not a body in there because I've inspected it and taken a good look, and I know for a fact. I will explain why it's not a body in a few days' time. I'll do an explanation video of what's happened here and what's gone on there, which I'm just about to do now. It's like Back to the Future, isn't it? All right, wish me luck. Right, before we go, because I quite like animals and I don't want to see it, that's not a nice way to go, is it? I'm going to fight all of these thorns and thistles and get this grate back on here, so no other animals can fall down there. So that's my next job. Well, that's easier said than done. Look at the size of these thistles that have grown up and inside of it. I'm literally going to have to try and cut each one of them. It's going to take ages. I think that's good enough to pull out now. Oh man, that was difficult. They're big, thick. I had to do that one with my teeth. Right, let's pull it up. See if we can get it up anyway. Oh man, whoa, it slipped. Okay, sweet. All right, okay, I'm just gonna drop the camera and just yank this along even further.